it going, everybody? So we have a fun review today as we're talking How to Train Your Dragon. Already going into this movie, I knew it was going to be an interesting one, much like usual with these live-action remakes of movies I grew up with. Not helped out at all by the fact that most of the promotional material leading up to the movie made it look like it was pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of the 2010 film. Nevertheless, though, much like with the Disney live-action remakes, I always try my best to give them a chance because every now and then I do enjoy them. Like recently, I actually thought the Lilo and Stitch remake was pretty good. Also, by the way, how adorable is this Toothless popcorn bucket? I got it recently when I was going to see Ballerina. I could not pass this up. I mean, it's Toothless. Compared to many of these remakes, this instance does have me more torn than usual, largely due to the fact that there certainly are elements in the live-action How to Train Your Dragon that I would say make it an entertaining viewing experience, but unless you're somebody who's seeing How to Train Your Dragon for the very first time, having not seen the original film, there's not really much in this that's new to offer for fans of the franchise. I mean, yes, the source material for How to Train Your Dragon genuinely is great, and we hear a lot about remakes being shot for shot, but this feels as close to a copy and paste for a live-action remake that I've seen in a very long time, if not ever. More power, I suppose, to Dean DeBlois returning to direct after he did the original How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. It's pretty rare to see someone direct the original and then come back and do the remake as well. Perhaps that's part of why they don't tamper too much with the material. The story maintains all of the strong qualities adapting in the live action. Most of the characters here are still fun and endearing, and you can't help but love the charming, heartwarming bond that forms between Hiccup and Toothless, alongside these breathtaking action sequences and exhilarating flying set pieces that in my opinion might have been the coolest parts in the entire film. It just feels so odd sticking so closely to the source material without adding anything new to experience. Of significance, there's maybe a few minor character subplots that are expanded. Since it had been such a long time since I watched the original How to Train Your Dragon, I actually did watch that first to prepare for the live action one. Probably not a good idea on my part, since I felt crazy watching entire sequences recreated completely one for one, even including the usage of John Powell's score. Regardless, however, I still think the cast here is solid too. Out of everybody amongst this cast, it definitely felt like Nick Frost was having the most fun of the bunch with his character. Similar to Dean coming back, Gerard Butler completely nails becoming the live-action version of Hiccup's father from the visual aspect, along with his dynamic with Mason Thames being surprisingly great. I wasn't sure going into this how much I would like Mason Thames as the live-action Hiccup. I haven't seen him in too many things, though I did quite like his performance in The Black Phone a couple years ago. He does a really nice job bringing the character to life. He's charming and goofy while making the character his own. If we do get the following two sequels in the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, which I'm assuming that we're going to, I think he's gonna do a pretty good job seeing that growth as Hiccup in all three films just in live action. Plus, as you can imagine, all of his moments with Toothless are amazing. Toothless pretty much is perfectly recreated. The VFX on him and most of the dragons and dragon riding is stunning visually. I mean, realistically, you can't help but love Toothless in every single sequence that he's in, with all of the cute little moments he has with Hiccup. I do wish I liked some of the side characters more because they are pretty hit or miss, including Nico Parker's Astrid. For the record, I do not condone all of the vitriol that Nico Parker got being cast as Astrid. I don't agree with any of that, but I do think her performance as the character, unfortunately, was kind of dull and disappointing. Similar to Mason Thames playing Hiccup, I'm hoping that if we do get the following movies in the trilogy, she'll get better as the character, because some of my favorite moments with Astrid as a character in this trilogy actually are in the third movie, so I hope she steadily improves as the trilogy moves on. While How to Train Your Dragon has much of the same charm and magic of the original, now just sifted into a live-action format, it sticks so closely to the original, I don't feel like it ever justifies existing. I could see that being divisive for fans if you just want a similar feeling just now with a live-action counterparts and better VFX. You'll probably end up having some fun with it, otherwise just stick to the 2010 version. Over the years, we've seen so many different live-action remakes, particularly the Disney ones, kind of butcher the source material entirely to the point where it's nothing like the original, and that also is pretty terrible. But on the flip side, with How to Train Your Dragon, I don't necessarily feel like it's a great idea either to just completely do the same movie over again. Because obviously I'm going to like stuff from the movie because it's the same exact movie I grew up watching, but is that what general audiences want? Just the same movie regurgitated now with better special effects and live action characters? Either way, once you get a chance to check out How to Train Your Dragon in theaters, make sure you share your thoughts down below. What did you think of the film? Did you like the film? Did you not like the film? Thank you guys. As always, check out videos. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you like the video and also subscribe to the channel for reviews, reactions, unboxings, and more. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.